everyone, how are you doing? I am your host Malgaris. Welcome back to the 4th competitive challenge Femme Fatale. As you can see, I'm wearing new glasses. So let's use these glasses to win a couple more games. Will these glasses help? Who knows, maybe it will eke out a victory sometimes. But today we're opening up with a Spook game. Let's get to it. Alright, looks like we're kicking things off with a Battlegrounds game. Good luck and have fun, enemy player. Let's get you out, sell you off so we can build our armory technology as well. Alright. Yeah, that's a pretty decent start. Now we wait for a moment. They're also turbining up. It's good to know. Their armory out. Sell us off. These two are more than planned to get started. 4th mine at the moment, or 5th mine. Don't see any snipers or anything like that out of them just yet. So we're pretty safe right now. That's good to know. I'll sell you off. Place down 2 mines. Might be a bit early for that, but that's fine. That's mine number 1. That's mine number 2. Perfect. This will delay my laser attack by quite a bit. That we're gonna trade for additional harassment in the early game. See if that style suits me a bit better. Enemy upgrade center being constructed. They might be going for some minigun rushing, but that does mean I'm pretty safe for the opening moments of this game. Which gives me some time to do this. Nope. Interesting builds. Not sure what they're up to, but can be good for me at the very least. Ooh, an armory. Interesting. Oh, they're playing... Oh, I forgot the name. They are playing Shockenaugh. Wait, how did I miss that? I was not supposed to miss that. I never miss my shots. It's because of these new glasses that I miss my shots. Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on the glasses. That's what adults do. That's actually a good hit on those mines. Just got in one more before it's got capped off. Awesome. Alright. That's fine. You served your purpose more than adequately. So now it's time for the lasers to do their part as well. We've done some good delaying. Now it's time for us to do some slaying. Alright, they're supercharging their economy with a couple of super mines. That's fine. Oh. Nice shot. Mass upgrading super mines is a very good strat. Don't see any burst cells coming out of them just yet. Okay, send the place then our laser over here. I can rely on them to not do some dirty, filthy rushing. When turbines being constructed, nice, keep it up. Alright, looks like we're heading into the 2nd stage of the game, which is me protecting my lasers, making sure my damage output is high enough that I can do some good old-fashioned harassment. Also, I gotta build some more take out the little outpost over there. Because if that thing stays alive, I'll be in trouble. Workshop. Okay, looks like they're getting their burst cell technology out. Or they're going for mortars. Either one would work out for them. Or missiles. That's also a big possibility. I'm pretty happy with my 6-man economy. So actually it's time for me to also work on workshop technology. More machine gunners, they might suspect something. I'm not gonna give it to them. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Well, actually cutting them off right there would be a pretty good shot. I'm not building the Ogre Center right now, which is unfortunate. Miniguns, there we go. That's stuff I'm talking about. They're probably going for my turbines, so let's shield those up. There you go, perfect. 1 and 2. Please finish on time. Shotgun, alright. You got me curious, my friend. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's actually very bad. Interesting. And annoying. Especially annoying. Enemy swarm missiles being constructed. Alright. Looks like I have to worry about something else in the moment. Good. That's a good stun. Love seeing that. Super turbines, it's good to know. Another warhead. Okay, they're not messing around, so I can give them that. Oh, they don't have any. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. For them, that is. I was worried about that. Those wards are about to be finished, so I should work on properly defending those. Because if I don't, it's gonna be my funeral. And no one's going to care. Wow, that's actually a pretty good shot. More powerful. There we go. Alright. Slightly less powerful. Oh no! Ooh, okay, that's all things considered, not bad. That could have gone far forwards. Is that enough? Okay, one more down too. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's pretty freaking great actually. Let's turn this one into a buzzsaw. They are choking me out though, which I don't like. I'm sure a buzzsaw will do wonders, at least right now. Oh, mess. Good job. Oof. Should have seen it coming. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's not enough. Oh, that's major damage. I'm not out of this one just yet, but I'm almost out of this one. I'm in trouble. That was one heck of a drunken nuke, GG. Yeah, no, that was a properly outplayed. One thing that this Shockenaugh player did very well was damage maintenance. My fire beams couldn't really get out, my termites kept getting stunned, so I was not doing too great of a job defending myself either. But hey, GG, awesome game. Let's move on to the second one. Looks like our second one will be playing as my darling Firebird. Let's get to it. Alright, let's grab it is. GLHF, any player? Let's get our storage out, sell you off. Ooh, there's a little bit of lag over here. And get the technology out, and from this point on we'll build up. Don't forget our turbine, mister. Quite important. And of course our mines. Can't forget about those. Where would we be without mines, am I right? See what they're up to. Oh, they're also going for a full deco build. Respect that a lot. I guess you get a fourth mine. I'm gonna need at least 4 mines in the opening. Don't want to run the risk of getting screwed over in the long run. Because remember, the longer the mines are on the field, the more they can produce per game. That's my philosophy. Just gonna do this, don't see any buzzsaws just yet. They are playing very, very conservatively with their resources. Conservatively with their resources. So yeah, we're off to a great start. They might not necessarily know what's coming, because they might think, oh, they're building up their turbine count, or they're doing something else, but I know what's coming, because I'm building it, but still I know what's coming. And sometimes that's what counts. They might go for some in-house traps pretty soon, so you gotta watch out for that. 40, nah, that's really a good percentage. Core damage. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'll take it. From here on out, we slowly build up. We do have to be careful though. That's what I'm talking about. Then yeah, they're cooking up to something I'm not gonna be a fan of. So let's prepare for the worst. Let's prepare for the sausage. Or in German, worst. I'm not even remotely trusting this. That will cost a couple turbines. Love to see that. Oh no. On the bright side, I didn't hear any doors open, which means that those EMPs are vulnerable to my stuff. That's sniper. Boom, they lost a sniper. Sniper eliminated. I was pressing the E key a couple of hundred times back then, so I'm not sure why I didn't fire. But I'm glad you eventually did. Because I had the energy. Don't BS me on that one. Of course. And those are going to be miniguns if I've ever seen one. I mean, rocket launchers rather. Minigunners are still a while off. Still, they're dangerous. And they must be taken care of if I am to survive. And this can help out doing just that. If I can at least suppress them or give myself a bit of pause, once they start firing, I'll be off to a great start. Put you on 3. Again, another 2 miniguns out, just in case. Because I don't trust you. Of course, because you're my opponent. First of all. And as long as my camp keeps building, I will have my lifeline ready. I should have known that somewhere. Oh no. How is that? How is my core exposed? That's good, that's good. If actually that one's gonna throw out when dead. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. No, don't screw me over like this now. That's one core down, but we're not done yet. Still got plenty of forces left. But this does give me a fighting chance. That does make me a happy person. Okay. See if I can destabilize him a little bit further. Not sure how much technology I had to guard by removing their core. But I should also armor up in case I do some buzzsaw shenanigans. Because I will be on the receiving end of that one. That would not be fun. They're not reflex repairing, which is good on them. If I can take out those buzzsaws, they won't have their frequent firing that they had before. That will be to my advantage. And my top core is suffering from the brunt of it right now, so gotta keep that in mind that I don't become too cocky in this one. Five and 6. Hit vital parts. No. That's a good shot. No, you don't. Or maybe you do. Really now. I lost my technology because of that. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I still have the upper hand, but I should not get too overconfident again. So I'm giving them plenty of room for a comeback. Of course you do something like that, Mulgaris. Great job, keep it up. I'm doing a really great job shooting myself right now. It's amazing. You've never seen somebody shot themselves before like Mulgaris does, let me tell you. 5 and 6. The defense 4 is going quite well for them. I am perfectly missing every shot. I'm not gonna lose this, am I? That would be very unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna save for howitzer for this one, because howitzers do help decide games like this. I think it's high time to decide this game, because... Okay, they're playing architect, that's good to know. Wait a second, my core is nearly dead. I just blatantly forgot about that. Oh my god. Also, my turbines must be protected. See if I could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot worse. That must suck. Alright. Time to bring out the big boy. Great job, architect player. Was a calculated risk, but man, I am bad at math. They lost the core, still elect the victory because my aim and my build was not adequate enough. I blame my new glasses. I love them, but I still blame because I can't take responsibility for my acts because I'm not really real adult. Alright then, that was the second game of today. Let's move on to the third one. Go. It looks like our third game we're going to be playing a Shockenaugh game. Let's get to it. Alright, welcome back to Spirals, my favorite map ever. Good luck and have fun, any player. Get you out, sell you off, and wait for our technology. Of course, incendiary mortars are my favorite on this map. Opening up, harassing them, exposing weaknesses, and eventually see if we can do something else special. But for now, let's build up, make sure our home place is nice and secure before we expand out. Of course, 2 turbines are necessary to maintain firepower. That's exactly what I'm going to do. There we go, that's it, and that's it. Alright, perfect. We've got our spots, so it's time for a sniper to make sure that our mortars can get through and deal some damage against those turbines. So if I can't, I basically build them for nothing. Still moving downwards pretty quickly. There we go. Let's wait for a moment. Bulking up, nice and sweet. Just like a piece of meat. That's bad. I was a bit late on the draw there. In case they're playing Spook, sell you off. And 25%, not too strong of course, because this is a close quirky combat map. Oh no you don't. Anti-air in my house? I don't think so, mister. Can I hit that? I actually see an angle where I can hit that. That's an interesting place for machine gunner. Not sure it's gonna do a lot, but actually might just a little bit. Ooh, actually some good cover fire over there. Only opening up once they're ready to fire. That's very smart. That was less smart. If I took out my sniper, I'd actually given them a lot of time, so. But I didn't. That's gonna give me a little bit of an edge here. Even the smallest edge can make a world of difference, especially in forts. When you combine all the good edges together, you'll get a very good edge. When you get a very good edge, you'll gain map control. When you gain map control, you have some say in the pace of the game. You have some say in the pace of the game. You can match your own rules. When your opponents play by your rules, well, you achieve victory. Haha. Alright. That was actually a very good move when like covering up your anti-air before when it finishes you can open it up. Unfortunately there was a sniper right in front of here, so I could take it out easily. Could have been a very different game if it died though. Could have been very exciting. But this was a 3-minute and 12-second spirals game, so let's move on to the fourth one of the day between Phantom and Architect. Looks like we're going to be playing as Architect. Let's get to it. Alright, welcome back to Hang Time. Good luck and have fun, opponents. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? Of course, Architect known for her cheaper building costs and quicker builds. Her active can be devastating in coming back from desperate situations or just simply winning more. So let's see how we can pull this one off, yeah? Of course, going for my standard build of going rockets and shotguns on this map. Good combination, love to use it. Since my opponent also has the same idea of going for a big eco in the beginning. Smart, very smart. Let's open things up with a sniper, because I see they're building turbines on the bottom. And get our 4th, 5th and 6th mount as soon as we can, because high eco is important. This one, I can sell access stuff over here. There we go. Oh, that's actually some solid stuff over there. That's good to know. Which means to also be extra vulnerable to my EMP administrations once I get those out, of course. So for now, let's just hang around here. They're covering things up. Well, I mean, I know if there's something over there, it's not gonna help you very much, but it's gonna buy you some time. I hope that the less efficient turbines will be worth the cost though. Which I doubt will be the case, but who am I to judge? If I lose this game, I'll be the one with an egg on my face. That's good to know. Alright. It's time to show me what you've got. And by that I mean I'm going to EMP your butt out. To make sure those turbines don't do too much producing for you. If they bust all this place, I'm going to be so upset though. Okay. Let's wait this one out. I can remove you two guys, you've done your service adequately. The bomb turbines will take it from here. Thank you very much. good. Sell you off. Replace you with minigunners. Don't see any major anti-air right now, but that might change very soon. Oh, I am not doing well on energy production. That's a fact. Storage is okay though. Let's get these out as well. That's fine, I can paste these out easily. I missed that shot. But I think you guys saw it as well. Ooh, nice. Eee, that's nasty. Time to cover you guys up. Mines are doing pretty decent. So I do think I'm gonna focus on that a little bit. That wasn't your best move. Then again, I also made a lot of bad moves in my life, so who am I to judge, right? They're playing Armadillo. They might be playing Armadillo. Those are some quick doors that are opening and closing. Yeah, that's an Armadillo player, alright. This makes door sniping very difficult against this particular commander. That's fine though. Should I say that's fine door? This one will build a little bit quicker. I'm gonna use the bonus while I can. What makes Armadillo very strong is that it's a very difficult opponent to break through when they have a strong economy going. Nevertheless, offense will always surpass defense, so they have a breaking point eventually, but it's not an easy one to reach. Also, their upgrade station range has increased by 300%, which means strong defensive plays are even better, and because the door is so fast. Oh, I expect the door to open over there, but I guess that wasn't really the mood today. Lucky me. That's again core damage. Now 3 missiles are pretty good, so I'm gonna strive towards that. Careful not to aim too close. Yeah, that's it. You can increase your repair, but when something's destroyed, it can't be magically brought back to life. GG. They lost the battery though. Oh, they didn't even build battery. Yeah, constantly harassing their turbines and making sure their anti-air is nicely suppressed was the key to victory. GG though, a decent defense. Those flags really did their job quite well. That was the 4th game of the day, so let's cap things off with our Phantom game. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, capping things off on Vanilla, GLHF, any player? Let's get the show on the road. Sell you off, sell you off. Make sure we get our turbine out, our second turbine out as well. And of course, you guys know the drill. I'm going for Incendiary Mortars on this game. On this map. Huh. Who would have guessed? Not me. Actually, I would have guessed because I'm building them. So let's get this one out. Second turbine, fourth mine as well. And the show will be nice and on its way. Also, don't forget to stabilize. So if you don't stabilize, you will get vaporized. When you get vaporized, that's not a good thing. I'm not really moved to get vaporized. Is vaporized even the right word for this one? Not sure. We shall see. So let's get you out. Nice and steady. Why can't I build you over here? That's weird. That's very freaking weird. Did I misbuild one of these? I don't think so. Okay, that is a bit annoying though. Oh well, we should have to deal with one mine less, I suppose. Hope that won't impact my gameplay too much. And if so, I have to do some redecorating. Actually, one less mine is a significant drawback for me. We'll have to deal with it, I suppose. As long as you stay on the offensive, this should be doable. $50, 43%. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. All I have to do is burn down those turbines, make them lose momentum, and from there on it will do what it needs to do. But those turbines have to be I have to get rid of those turbines. If I want to maintain this offensive. Oh, that's a good shot. That hit both of them. GG. Looks like that was indeed the game. I believe they were also trying to build another mine over there, so I'm not sure what's going on. Did Earthwork nerf the vanilla map in that way? We shall see. But hey, those were our 5 games of the day. 3 wins and 2 losses. Which does mean I have to do 2 minutes and 6 seconds of blanking. Let's get to it. Alright then, that was my playing session for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, why not like the video and subscribe for more content. That is all. I am your host Malgaris and I'll see you next time. Bye.